This meeting is being recorded.
Well, good evening and welcome to our Tuesday BDM webinar. We have a great group joining with us tonight. Let's see who we have in the house. Welcome Brian Hedges, Michael Crenshaw, Tom Leonard, Lucasa Colombo, Christina Collins, David Richards, Don Chadwick, Don Vick, Eugene Mosley, FJ, Francis Crary, James Jagosh, Gene Thoreau, Jim, Louis Kastner, Lynn Bean, Michael Johnson, Reed, Roosevelt Barnes, Saheed Adam, Shirley York, Vince. Welcome. For those who showed up early, Jim Rohn was telling us the importance of building a system, a structure that forces you to show up. There's a famous saying often attributed to Woody Allen. 80% of success is just showing up. While the exact percentage isn't scientifically proven, the principle behind it is powerful. What it really means? Most people never start. Most people never stay consistent. Most people quit before they ever give themselves a chance to win. Showing up consistently automatically puts you ahead of the majority. It creates momentum, builds discipline, and opens doors that would never appear otherwise. While 80% is symbolic, many performance coaches break it down like this. Showing up consistently, 70 to 80%. Skill, strategy, and timing, 20 to 30%. Because consistency amplifies every other factor. Why does that matter for BDM? In business, networking and personal development, showing up to webinars, showing up for your team, showing up to share your link, showing up with a positive attitude, showing up even on the days you don't feel like it, is what separates those who win from those who wonder why they didn't. If you show up, learn, share, and stay consistent, success becomes almost unavoidable. BDM is gearing up for rapid growth in the coming quarter. Getting the foundation solid is always what takes the longest, but is also the most important. With a solid infrastructure, we have an opportunity that can last for generations, and there will always be plenty of new people to share this with. This has been a very productive week. We started programming our new 1x2 crowdfunding system on Tuesday, and the coding for that is already done. It's being tested as we speak. I haven't yet been given an exact time for making it go live, but we will announce it on our Telegram channel and also send out an email. So that gives you a short window of opportunity still to get more people into the dual stream, where they will be grandfathered into 2 plans for the price of 1. Now, if you're not getting our emails, please check your spam folder, mark them not spam, so those emails will be going to your inbox. To start with tonight, I'm going to be showing you our new 3-minute and 40-second video highlighting our new 1x2 matrix. Okay, here we go.
One time. That's it. No monthly fees. Want something simple? This is it. $10 to join. One time. That's it. No monthly fees. No renewals. No hidden costs. Next, get your link and share with others. Don't shrink, because $10 isn't going to break the bank for anyone, and it could be the miracle they have been praying for. In a world that's moving faster than ever, people don't want complicated. They want simple. They want something that works. That's why the BDM crowdfunding 1x2 is exploding across the world. 2 referrals. That's it. Share with 2, and your entire world can shift. No monthly fees, no giant buy-ins, no confusing compensation plans, just a clean, simple system anyone can follow. If you want to reach the masses, simplicity isn't optional. It's essential. So we searched the industry for what's working today, something simple but powerful, and we found it. The 1x2 matrix, the hottest thing happening today. It's simple, it's fast, it's emotionally compelling, and it can be explained in 15 seconds or less. People understand it instantly. Gas money, grocery money, car money, housing money. It's more than income. It's community. It's faith in action. It's sowing and reaping. The law of the harvest at work. The 1x2 matrix is the simplest, fastest moving structure in the entire industry. There are only 3 positions, you and 2 people. Here's how it works. You start at the top with 2 open positions under you. Your first payment goes directly to you, 80% in real time. Your second payment goes to your sponsor and opens a brand new pay center for you under them. It duplicates automatically, and here's where the power begins. As the 2 people in your first matrix complete their matrix, their second payment goes to you, and they automatically follow you into your next matrix. This causes you to cycle again, sending another payment to your sponsor and launching another brand new pay center for you. The faster your team moves, the faster you cycle. And if you want to accelerate, you can refer as many people as you wish. Extra referrals fill your 2 positions faster and faster, often leading to multiple payouts per day as your team grows. As you level up to a bigger plan, your payments get bigger, and this can all be done from a one-time out-of-pocket payment of just $10. That's the entire system in 15 seconds. 15 seconds and now you're an expert. That $10 one-time out-of-pocket could help cover your gasoline, then scale you into covering your groceries and eventually pay for that new car, or even your dream house. Start with your best friend. If your best friend won't support you in a $10 venture, you need to find another best friend. $10 gas club, cover the pump, breathe easier. $20 grocery club, now you're earning commissions from 2 clubs simultaneously. $50 car club, your dream ride is on its way. $100 house club, homeownership isn't a fantasy anymore. Continue climbing until you reach our elite clubs, $250,000 to $20,000, where legacy income is no longer a dream. You're not just earning from one club, you're earning from all of them, simultaneously. You join for $10 one time. That's it. No monthly fees, no renewals, no hidden costs. You get your own link, share with others. It could be the miracle they have been praying for. Don't wait. Join today and let's build your financial future together.
Powerful, isn't it? That's the simplicity people are craving today. A clean 1x2 structure, just you and 2 people, no monthly fees, no confusion, no complicated charts, just pure, simple, predictable crowdfunding flow. And the timing could not be better because you're here before this goes public, before the masses jump in, and before the momentum wave hits. Now let's talk about why this is important for you right now. For months, we've been building the dual stream. Many of you played a major role in helping us to refine and stabilize it. And your reward is that every single person you've already brought in and can still bring in during this short window will be automatically grandfathered into both systems, dual stream and 1x2 at no additional cost. That means 1 enrollment, 2 income streams, and a lifetime position in both systems. This is what people are looking for. Low cost, no monthly payment with the new 1x2, a simple plan, a fast path to profit, and leadership that communicates clearly. That's exactly what BDM is delivering. We are very close to going live, so stay tuned to our Telegram channel and watch for an email telling you when we go live and the 2-for-1 goes away. Let's continue. Now that you've seen the power and simplicity of the new 1x2 matrix system, I want to shift gears for a moment and show you something that works hand in hand with everything we're doing. We talk a lot about creating multiple streams of income, and one of the most overlooked yet most explosive opportunities in our community right now is the Flare multiplier. Flare is positioning itself as one of the most compliant, utility-driven blockchain projects in the world, and our multiplier allows you to grow your Flare holdings passively, automatically, and consistently using the same principles of leverage and compounding that make our crowdfunding system so powerful. The 1x2 matrix and dual stream build your cash flow. The Flare multiplier builds your long-term digital wealth. Together, they create a complete financial engine. So right now, let's take a look at this short video that breaks down exactly how the Flare multiplier works and why so many people in BDM are taking advantage of it.
My name is John Austin, and today I'm coming at you with something the world has never seen before. A first-of-its-kind compensation plan, created by yours truly, designed to multiply money faster than the goose that laid the golden eggs. Sounds crazy, right? Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you could be the turning point of your financial story. Back in 2010, a friend of mine told me to buy Bitcoin. It was selling for just 5 cents. If I had invested $500 back then, it would be worth over $1 billion today. Like many people, I missed it, and maybe you did too. But sometimes, history gives us a second chance. Right now, there's a crypto token called Flare, FLR, selling between 1 and 3 cents, and experts predict it could reach tens of thousands of dollars, even faster than Bitcoin did. I've created a plan that helps ordinary people accumulate up to 1 million Flare tokens, with very little out of pocket. If Flare reaches just $1, not thousands, you're now a millionaire. This isn't hype, and it's not a Ponzi scheme. I've done it before, and this time, it's even better, because I designed the perfect compensation plan, one that pays up to 20 times more than most other plans. The Austin compensation plan is like your own cash printing machine. The reason it works is due to our dual engine system that splits the commission between 2 people. You earn 40% on each person you enroll, and 40% on each person they enroll, and it doesn't stop there. You get paid to infinity width and infinity depth. Sounds impossible, right? Don't worry. It's mathematically sound. We thoroughly tested it before launching and the results were unbelievable. Together, these 2 plans create a ripple effect of speed, growth, and duplication the industry has never seen before. We made it simple and affordable with 4 easy entry points. $25, $50, $75, and $100. Low cost, simple system, real results, no auto ships, no monthly fees, just a straight path to profits. This plan helps you accumulate thousands or even millions of Flare tokens, which can be converted to cash whenever you need to pay some bills, and the remainder can be held for long-term profits because Flare is predicted to one day be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars each. We made it fair for everyone. If you do nothing, you obviously earn nothing, but refer just one good person, and you can earn thousands of tokens every month. With only 4 referrals, you can rise to the top level of the plan and earn millions of tokens. With a $25 entry and 62 people on your team, you earn more than $1,200 in Flare tokens. Use $50 of your earnings to scale up. Now you've got $3,720 in tokens. Upgrade again with $75 of your earnings, and that jumps to $7,440 in tokens. Scale once more to $100, and now you've got $12,400 worth of Flare tokens. With just 10 levels of duplication, your team could generate over $400,000, and it doesn't stop there. Some teams will grow 100 levels deep or more. Refer 6 people personally, that's over $600,000. At 2 cents a token, that's 30 million tokens. Even if you start small, 1 million tokens is absolutely within reach. At just $1 per token, that's a millionaire position. At $1,000, that's $1 billion outcome. Only about 4% of the world owns any crypto right now. That small group has created enough billionaires to fill a football stadium. If that number climbs to just 10% in the next 2 years, anyone positioned early could see life-changing wealth. Why Flare is different? Let's break it down. Price now, 1 to 3 cents, still early. Market cap, small but growing, meaning you're early, before the world catches on. 5 reasons Flare could explode. 1. Solves a massive problem, connects all blockchains. No bridges needed. 2. Real-world use case. Lightning fast, under 1 cent per transaction. Built for everyday payments. 3. First mover advantage, creates data blockchain technology, a new category. 4. Institutional partnerships, major players already building on it. 5. Supply and demand, limited supply plus growing adoption equals rising price. Economics 101. When demand grows and supply doesn't, prices skyrocket. Let's dream big, but stay grounded. If you invest $1,000 at 2 cents, you get 50,000 FLR. At $1, that's $50,000. At $5, you're talking $250,000. $10 skyrockets to $500 million. Bitcoin went from pennies to over $120,000. Ethereum went from $1 to over $4,000. World-changing technology creates world-changing wealth, and Flare could be next in line. Flare is still in early adoption, has proven resilience through market cycles, and is perfectly positioned for the next crypto bull run. Bitcoin disrupted money. Ethereum disrupted contracts. Flare is disrupting data and interoperability. When every blockchain must connect with each other, Flare is the bridge that powers it all. Ready to secure your position? Here's how. 1. Complete the registration form using a valid email address. 2. Check your inbox for a verification email. Check spam if needed. 3. Log into your dashboard, click Make a Purchase, and select Flare Multiplier. You can start for $25 and scale up anytime. Pay by Flare, e-wallet, or credit card. When paying by card, you get a bonus vacation package worth $1,000 or more, plus entry into your chosen multiplier. So here's your choice. Keep doing what you've been doing, or take one small step today that could change everything. Turn grocery money into freedom money. Turn a $50 decision into a lifetime of opportunity. This is John Austin. Thank you for watching, and let's build your future together.
Folks, this is going to be explosive, and we have some leaders coming on board right now that see the big picture. I'm going to ask Mike Crenshaw to take a couple of minutes and share a little bit of his excitement. Also, Brian Hedges and Tom Leonard, feel free to unmute and share if you'd like to. Also, we might have time for just 2 or 3 questions. If you'd like to raise your hand if you've got a question that we can answer real quickly before we close. But go ahead, Mike. Love to hear from you.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the webinar. I'm so glad you guys are here. It's been an exciting week for me. John and the rest of the leadership group and our calls have really listened to my suggestions, and we put all our suggestions together. Brian's been instrumental. Can't remember the guy's name, Don, and a couple of other leaders that have been in on the calls have really, really opened my eyes to helping everybody get a clear vision on this. I just want to speak on the 1x2 and the 2-for-1 that we have right now. And guys, it's so important to go out there and push this right now. Build your foundation. Remember, they're getting 2 businesses for $10. I love the Flare multiplier because I'm really big on crypto, and I believe that the name of the game in crypto is not price, but accumulation. The more you have, the bigger player you'll play in the game later on. And that was such an important thing on Bitcoin when it was so inexpensive, but people had doubt. So the best way you can overcome this doubt is to inform yourself about the Flare project, start accumulating them, understanding how much this is going to multiply for everybody and how you can cash out on this. The 1x2 moves very, very, very fast. And so once the launch happens, you're going to be filling these extra spots and getting new cycles daily, sometimes even hourly, just depending on how much you're recruiting and how much your team's recruiting. So I would encourage you guys to really push hard, reach out to your cold markets, look out for people who are struggling in your community. I have a strong, very, very strong principle that if I want to build anything, I need to start with my own community. So I'm reaching out to all the homeless shelters. I'm reaching out to all the drug and alcohol centers, right? Anybody who's having issues with starting a new job. These are all people that you can help reach and help. We have pay it forward methods. As you start to build your commission, you can use your e-wallet to help people. So as a community, we really want to build each other. So look within your community. If you feel like you don't have a best friend to come in with $10, there's people out in your community, your churches, nonprofits that would love to join a community like this, but they just don't know about it. So get as much information from me, John, Brian, your leader, and then put yourself together a presentation through either Perplexity Pro or Chat GPT. You know, if you don't have the right words, and get you guys a script together so that you can go out there and then start practicing on TikTok. I practice on TikTok and sometimes I have 0 viewers. It gives me a perfect opportunity to work on my script. So I encourage you guys to stay focused, to stay grounded in this community, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next Zoom call.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike. Great having you on board. Brian or Tom, did you want to share
I'll come in
anything?
now.
Go ahead,
I'll say
Brian.
a few words. One thing that I'd like to sort of talk about is the pay it forward that Michael just briefly touched on. I'm 75 years of age and I've been paying it forward since I was age 14, and I've proven to myself over and over that paying it forward works. And you will find the occasional person will take advantage of you and take your $10 or whatever the case may be and do nothing with it. But in this case, we pay it forward for somebody for $10. We pretty well, 1 out of 2, we're going to get $8 straight back. The other one will force us to cycle. And you will find probably 80% of the people you pay it forward for will will carry on doing the same thing for others and helping others. And I'm a fan of paying it forward, so I'll just throw that in there. The second thing I'd like to mention is that I do most of my promotion by email. I'm going to learn how to use TikTok courtesy of Michael's suggestions. And I just thought, just during that video that we were listening to, just a heading for an email that you may all want to sort of think about is simply a simple system for success. And that pretty well sums up BDM. It is a simple system for success. And so it's just a play on words, all the S's, and sort of like the sports car, SSS, Super Sports, Super Sports Sedan. So we can do the same thing with BDM. So that's all I'm going to say for tonight. Thank you for attending, and we look forward to some pretty exciting times coming up in the following months. Thanks, John.
Great
Thanks,
tips,
Michael.
Brian. I remember years ago reading an article that said that McDonald's paid over $40 to get a new customer in through their doors. And so that's the cost of advertising. You do have to pay something, either sweat equity, time. I mean, you can literally build this for free, going to your warm market, to people like Mike was saying, but paying it forward, a great way to get people on board. But I would certainly get their commitment that they're going to do the same for others before I would do that. But there are many ways that you can share this opportunity. Tom, I know you like working with a warm market. What would you like to share with us?
Okay, I want to, in the video, just a better clarification of the 1x2. Let me go through my understanding and correct me as I continue to talk. I sponsor my first person. I understand I get 80% of the $10. Okay, I sponsor my second person, and that goes to my upline sponsor at that point. And it qualifies me for another cycle. Okay.
A new pay center, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, a new pay center, right. Okay, does that mean the new pay center then I will go at the $20?
No.
I'll come in at the $20.
No, what that means is you will take the next available spot on your sponsor's either his first or second position, which is either going to pay him or it's going to cause him to cycle. And so it's very, very quick. First person pays you, second person causes you to cycle. Where do you cycle? You're going to follow directly to your sponsor, which is going to pay your sponsor or cause him to cycle. And this is how quick it goes. So when the two people that you refer, for example, when they get their first two people, they're going to cycle and come into your next matrix, whether it's your second or third or fourth, whatever. Every time they cycle, they can continue to follow you. And of course, if you have more than two people following you, it's going to go faster and faster.
Okay. Go. Yeah, I think that's confusing. And I think it has to be, when you say you only sponsor 2 people, I mean, I can't believe anybody wouldn't sponsor 10 or 15 people in this program. I mean, I don't even want to talk about 2 people,
Right.
so I guess it's confusing as we talk about the 1x2. It's still somewhat confusing to me, and I might be the only one that's confused.
Well, that's okay, Tom. And what people have to understand is you're $1 million earner, and you don't think small. You think in much bigger numbers, but uh, it will work. It will work if everybody just got 2. It would continue to move up and to cycle people, and they would continue to make money, not the millions of dollars that you want to earn and some of us want to earn, but nonetheless, it's a steady flow of money coming into their wallet. But yeah, you're exactly right. 2 is very small, especially when you're talking about a $10 entry. Uh,
Right.
I mean, we're talking what, a cup of coffee, not even a decent meal for $10. So you're not giving up much.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But let's take it down to the generations. All right. So I sponsor 2, and I bring that down to 6 generations. Okay. What would everyone doing the same thing, 2 by 2 by 2? What would
Well,
that 6th generation generate?
here's really how it works. And I'm going to turn it. I'll let Mike answer this, but with compensation plans, and I've explained compensation plans to people right down to the finite detail, and 90+% of them, will look at you with cross-eyed, if you will, and they say, well, I still don't understand it, but I'll take your word for it. Let's just go to work. So you will never really understand a compensation plan until you just go out there and make it work. And so you will actually see, it will be amazing. You'll be amazed at how simple it is. Maybe you can add to that, Mike.
Yeah, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. And you guys, I knew that this was probably going to be an issue, and so can you guys see my camera, my piece of paper?
No.
Yeah, if you expand your screen, maybe.
Let me see if I can move back a little bit.
Well, no.
Maybe make Michael a co-host. Sorry, let him share. Let Michael share.
All right, perfect. Let me see okay. So
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and oh, no, it's not on your screen. So you're okay.
Okay. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw this out for you guys. I don't know if the lighting, maybe it's too bad for me here.
Yeah, Michael, the only thing I see is better deals and money.
Okay, I have to share my screen. Or I have to, okay. I know my video is on right now. This will separate. Let's continue. Okay, so I'll do you guys a quick piece of paper. And if everybody will follow directions with me real quick, this will be a lot easy because once you guys start to visualize this, and like I said, this is a 15-second explanation, so it won't take long, but the visualization starts to really kick in when you do it on paper. Okay, so I just want you to make yourself a circle. That's going to be you, and bring it into people. Now I know everybody's like, like Tom, they want like 10, 20, 50 people, right? But this is why we have algorithms and computers to do all this, because if you start to do it yourself, it'll blow your mind, right? So I did it on paper, and you bring in 2 people, right? Now they're going to follow the same, but I'm going to stop with those 2 people. That first person is going to pay you $8. Okay. That second person is going to go up to your sponsor and create you a new matrix. Okay. Now you still have your original matrix. You still have those 2 people there who are going to work. Now let's take the first person you bring in. So we're just going to call them number 1, and they bring in 2 people, right? Now let's say this happens before you bring in your third person. right? So that person, that second person that they bring in, okay, is going to pay you, which is going to open up a spot for number one again. So now one is in your number group, well, let's say gas club number one. And now number one is going to be in your gas club number two. Now, let's say you refer your third person before even the person number two does anything. Okay, so we're going to put number three is going to go now into your gas club number two because that's your open spot. You only have two spots in your cycle, which is going to cause you to cycle again, right? But number one's going crazy. They're building their team, and their team is building, right? Every single time one of your personal persons cycles, they're going to fill in a spot. So either you're going to fill in that spot with a new referral, or your team is going to fill in that spot with their second person that comes in. And every single time somebody on their team, so now we're going down generations, okay, they start filling in spots. Remember, they have their own cycles, right? They have their own little gas clubs. So when they get filled, they get another cycle, which is going to go right into your cycle. So you may be cycling, and this is why we teach you to go down. Because if I got 30 people who I know are going to sign up, yes, that is, I mean, right now, sign them up to the reverse fast track because you get paid regardless. But if you're just marketing the 1x2 at the time, or when it comes up, or however you want to do it, but if you're just marketing the 1x2, send people down because it's the same thing as you referring them. Okay. So you can refer them, you can build, you can do both, but those spots are going to fill up fast because there's only two spots. So people say, oh, there's only two, but if people only did two, they're still going, your main ones are going to keep filling in your only two spots. So either you can refill them in with your referral efforts and you can start building those cycles yourself. Now, think about this from the money side, okay? When you start to get those $8 from each person that gets passed up to you, as soon as, and this is how I'm going to be encouraging my team and how I got my message down in my head, as soon as you have enough for another club, which means the grocery club, the car club, the house club, right? So those three people, one that gets passed up to you, one that's your own personal, that's 8, 16. Somebody creates another cycle, that's 8, that's 24. Get into the grocery club. So now you have multiple clubs inside multiple clubs building. You have gas club number one, gas club number two, gas club number three, grocery club number one, grocery club number two, car club number one. And these will start to filter themselves because you're teaching this. Everybody that's in the gas club, they're not going to just stay in the gas club. Maybe they just want to stay there. But why would they do that when people are going to pass them up? People are going to say, hey, it only took me 3 people to get into this club, and now I have multiple clubs. So when you actually put the pen to the paper, right? Even if you have to put names by those circles, right? To get people to get it to click in you, right? Number one is Bob. Number two is Janet. Number three is, John. Number four is Michael, right? And or number 7 on the second level is Jeffrey. Number 8 is Mark, right? And you start moving them, you're gonna find out that you don't know if this person is going into a number 2 spot or they're going to be a personal referral spot. But either way, that second person is going to make you another cycle. So I stress the importance of building down, but to also level up by getting into the grocery club, get into the car club, get into the house club, so that you can take your game to the next level and the higher levels where we all want to make, $1 million. Because that's, I'm not going to lie, I'm trying to make 8 figures out of this company. I'm trying to do it. That means I got to make more kind of millionaires. That means I got to make 6-figure earners. That means I got to make 5-figure earners. Okay. So my goal is to make as many 4-figure earners as possible, right? If somebody's making 4 figures a month, they probably here in the United States are paying for all their bills. So that is the major goal, is to say, yeah, you can go ahead and go 100 deep, and that will create you 50 cycles. But are you building duplication? Can those people build? So if you have an email list and you're starting to build people up, get a couple people in there, cycle yourself, and then start sending people, hey, if they're interested, hey, I got somebody, I'm going to send you right to them. Get your people's referral links. Get your people's referral links, right? Get their numbers out of the back office. Send those new people. If you're doing email, set their emails are in there, their phone numbers are in there. Send your new people to the people underneath your team and watch this. It'll start cycling on your own. Just don't get lazy, because some people might get lazy and be like, wow, I got 3 people under my team. They just go to work. No, just keep building, because you have the fast track and reverse track, fast track that people can come into and you can earn off of everybody. So I hope it's a little bit more clarity if you need to use coins, but putting that pen to paper, I spent 30 minutes today trying to figure it out. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to catch up to who's going to be into what. That's why we have the computer program. And it's going to move faster than you think. I just know that if you try to figure it out, like John said, Tom, like it'll move way too fast for you to think. I couldn't even tell. I was like, okay, this person's going to here, but who gets? Okay, no way. It was just because I already knew like 25 people is gonna blow my mind if I tried to do this out. So I started with 6. And if you keep it to 6, that's gonna be the simple. If your team is 6, right? If you just 6, and team number 1 has 6, you'll see how fast this works out. And that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people in total. 13 including yourself. So just think 12 people, put them all down on the paper and try to watch and see what happens when they cycle. I hope it's a little bit more clarity. If not, I'll do a one-on-one with anybody. I'll do a live training, Zoom call, TikTok, whatever we need to do. But write it down on paper. You want to visualize it more, put it down on paper.
What you got to do, though, Michael, in my opinion, it's strictly my opinion, you've got to produce a chart or some kind of a video that's explaining, in my opinion, what you're talking about. All these cycles and all that stuff is 100% confusing. All right.
Okay, Tom, do you have a piece of paper with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand the cycle. I understand the circles and all the other stuff. But
it sounds like okay.
But the thing, you got to visualize, you got to be able to show it in a video. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the company, John, has to produce a video that explains this whole thing, how you go from the $10 and you cycle that, and then you get into the other clubs, and then you cycle that into that is confusing. I just can't believe that people will understand that. And again, it might be just me.
What makes it really, really simple, Tom, is as soon as you get started, it's going to show up in your genealogy, and you're going to see exactly how it all pieces together. It'll be right there in your genealogy.
Okay.
But
okay.
I guess the easiest way you could look at it is that even if you have 2 people right now in your genealogy before the 1x2 even starts, right? So like right now, I've been waiting to recruit people. I have 2 people in there. If I was in the 1x2, I'd be in another cycle already.
Right. Yeah. And then again, Michael, you went into the 1x3. What the heck is the 1x3? I mean, we're talking about the 1x2. And that's what I see is confusing.
You got muted, Michael. Let's take a couple more questions. I've got to leave early.
Yeah, no problem.
So, Eugene,
sorry, guys.
Eugene, go
Yes,
ahead.
sir. Yeah, to make it simpler, you just got to understand what a 1x2 is. It's one level, not 5 and 6 and 7 levels. It's only one level, and you complete that level with just 2 people.
That's right.
That's it. There's no downline below and none of this other stuff. It's just 2 people, and you're working one level. When that level is complete, you get another open position, and you fill that with 2 people. And you'll be filling it with your personal people, and your teammates will be coming to your matrix, and that helps you to fill your matrix as well as them. So that's all it is. We're so used to having 6 and 7 levels and all this kind of stuff. This is simple. Just throw that stuff out the window and concentrate on you're getting 2 people on 1 level. That's all it is.
That's a good explanation. That's a nice explanation.
Yeah, there you go. David?
Yeah.
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, can you hear me, John?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, what's confusing me is when Michael was trying to explain things. I mean, he was saying these multiple gas clubs, multiple grocery clubs. And that's what's throwing me off. I mean, I thought the gas clubs and grocery clubs was in the dual streams, and now he's talking about they're in the one by
Yeah.
twos.
They're in both. They're in both.
And,
So
and then okay, and go ahead.
so yeah, you start with $10. That would be your gas club. You can use money you earn from the $10 plans, go up to the 20, etc. So it's a progression from one level to the next level to the next level, all the way up to 20,000.
Right? That's in the one by twos.
The dual stream will now only have 4 positions, going up to $100. It's going to end at $100. The 1 by 2 will go from 10 to 20,000.
Right. So yeah, and the 10 to 100, that's the gas club, grocery club, house club thing, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, and that's monthly, right?
That's monthly.
Okay, yeah. Well, what threw me off is that he was saying that there's multiple gas clubs, multiple grocery clubs, and the 1 by 2s. I mean,
it'll all come clear.
Yeah, I said that because last meeting that we had, they didn't want us to use the word matrix. So there basically will be the same gas clubs, cycles, matrix, however you want to clarify it. But last meeting they didn't want us to use somebody didn't want us to use the word matrix. So I basically was just trying to use a different type of terminology for that.
Reed, did you have a question, a comment?
Oh, I'm sorry. So is it possible for someone to join just the 1 by 2 and not the other one?
Yes, absolutely. You certainly can, except it's going to be probably a couple days before that goes live, or a day or two before that goes live. It'll be very soon, but yes, you can join the 1 by 2, and that's it. You don't have to join anything else.
And the dual stream is residual, because that's like
it's a monthly, yeah. It's a monthly,
okay. But the 1 by 2 is not a residual thing, though.
Yeah, the 1 by 2 is a one-time, just one time.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Okay, well, family, tonight you've seen 2 powerful wealth building tools: the all-new 1 by 2 matrix system, simple, fast, no monthly fees, and positioned to create massive momentum. 2, the Flare Multiplier, a long-term strategy to grow digital wealth passively while positioning yourself in a project that prioritizes compliance, real-world utility, and stability. When you combine these 2, you're not just joining another program. You're stepping into a complete ecosystem designed to help everybody, everyday people, break through the financial barriers that have held them back for years. But here's the key: timing matters. You're in a very short window where the dual stream members can be grandfathered into both systems for the price of one. Obviously, the price of Flare will continue to rise as time goes forward. But if you've been waiting to share BDM with someone, this is the moment. If you've been thinking about joining, this is the moment. If you've been planning to upgrade, this is absolutely the moment, because once this goes live, that door closes. So my call to action is simple: enroll or upgrade tonight. Share this with at least 2 people you care about. Plug into the Telegram channel so you don't miss any updates, and position yourself now before the next wave of growth hits. BDM was built for a season. You were brought here for a reason, and everything you've been shown here tonight is the foundation of something that will bless thousands of families around the world. Thank you all for being here tonight. Let's move forward. Let's grow together. Let's make the next 90 days the most prosperous season that you've ever seen. God bless you all, and have a wonderful evening. This was recorded. We'll be sending that out.